Olympiad, which involved all 5 high schools from the parish and Abbey Grove in Portland. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to inform you that our junior team was placed 3rd and the senior team 2nd in the competition. Our cadet unit has shown improvement under the leadership of 2nd Lieutenant Avis Harvey, our cosmetology teacher. The school's cadets was placed 1st in the annual Royal Bath preliminary round competition, making them eligible for the regiment round competition. I continue 4-H. The St. Thomas 4-H Club's Parish Achievement Exposition was hosted here at Seaforth High School on Friday, March 14, 2025, under the theme Youth in Agriculture, Shaping the New Face of Food. The school participated in the event and was very successful. We were placed 1st in the high school garden inspection, 1st in cattle care and management, 2nd in boat care and management, 3rd in public speaking, and 3rd in rabbit care and management. We commend Mrs. Alvia Clough, HOD for the Agricultural Science Department, and her team for their efforts. I go to our new club, Information and Communication Technology Club. In October 2025, we launched the Seaforth High School Universal Service Fund ICT Club under the leadership of Mr. Terrell Frank. The school entered the ICT local competition against over 50 high schools across Jamaica. It is worthy to note that the school was awarded 1st place we were awarded 1st place and received a trophy, shirts, badges, and $250,000 in ICT devices. I'm going to ask Mr. Strand, is he here? And the team. Please stand so everybody can see you. ICT team, come on. The ICT team. Were delivered to the school on Monday, June 16, 2025, and included 6 43-inch smart TVs, 1 32-inch smart TV, 4 ultra-bright projectors, 10 devices in total. We are very proud of them and very grateful. Recently, too, the ICT Club entered the EU-USF ICT Club video competition and was declared the winner of the Instagram vote segment. We are now eagerly awaiting the results of the final judging phase. Should we emerge as the overall winner of the competition, the 1st place prize is a trip to Brussels. And of course, that would be a tremendous opportunity and motivation for our students. Today, the The club has surpassed the limit of 30 members, with 35 students currently enrolled, and more students are still seeking membership. Commendations are in order for Mr. Terence Khan and the team members of the ICT for their outstanding performance. Ladies and gentlemen, I must also express gratitude to the school family for their continued support. Our board, under the leadership of Mr. Dean Jones, has been very supportive. Special thanks for the sacrifices that were made to ensure the smooth running of the institution. To my committed and dedicated vice principals and teachers, I want to express sincere gratitude for all you have done in making this school year a successful one. Many of you have gone above and beyond the call of duty, and I just want you to know that I am extremely grateful. Mention must be made of our school nurse, Ms. McGregor. I can tell you that this nurse has been a tower of strength to this institution, as she has used her expertise to address a number of health issues in our student population. To our nurse, we express a heartfelt thank you. Let's clap on there. And I must go back to the teachers and they didn't give them a good enough clap, please. I cannot forget my administrative staff who continue to effectively respond to administrative emergencies and also ensure that administrative responsibilities are carried out. A special thanks to the person, Mr. Noel Williamson, and immediate secretary, Mrs. Karen Ogilvie, who have, along with the rest of the team, gone way beyond the call of duty many times. Let me hear it for them, please. Our clean surroundings, which are seen here today, must be attributed to our hard-working and skilled staff. As you come through and look around, you would have noticed. And I'm also sure that our school leaders can attest to the nutritious meals that are provided on a daily basis by the school's canteen and the top shops. Let us express appreciation to these workers. Thanks to you parents and guardians for your continued support. We could not have done it without you. Special mention must be made of our PTA executive body under the able leadership of Mrs. Abigail Marshall. Mrs. Marshall, please stand again. Mrs. Marshall is an avid supporter of every school activity, and we are grateful. Please clap them. To our esteemed graduates of 2025, I want to congratulate you on your achievements at this institution over the years. You have demonstrated that you are unstoppable and that you have been empowered to overcome obstacles. You have weathered the challenges that came your way over the past 5 years and stood your ground through thick and thin. Today, we laud you for never giving up and want you to know that Seaforth High School is pleased to be sending out a batch of students who have made their mark in this parish, our country, Jamaica, and by extension, our world. Wow, good. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Come on now, a round of applause for our acting principal, Ms. Kennedy A.K. for giving a synopsis of what happened to this whole year. Come on, put your hands together. Everybody, let me hear it. People, put your hands together. We celebrate every achievement in the school. You know, a lot of people love to celebrate that. Everything that is bad is put up on social media, we talk about it. But when we have the good things, we all celebrate. But today is a day of celebration for the good things that we hear out there. Put your hands together. Let me say, yeah. One Seaforth High School. One Seaforth High School. Never two. And she said a lot. And one of the areas that we're really concerned about as she spoke is the literacy and numeracy. And I want to say to you parents that that aspect of their child's life does not begin when they go to school. It begins from there in the womb. And at home, there is so much that can be done by parents and guardians to allow our children to come up to the bar. Teach them words. Allow them to read. Spend some quality time with them. Too many of them are on their devices, late at night looking at God knows what. And you know what I'm talking about, don't you? I am passionate about students doing well. I am passionate about students excelling. I don't want to see them on the streets. Many years ago, maybe about 6 years ago, I was in the staff room, just an example. And a young man came right to the staff door. I was around my desk. And he beckoned to me to come on the outside. So I went. He said to me, Miss, do you remember me? I remember his face, but not his name. And he said to me, Miss, I have left university to come here today. I'm led to come here to say something to you. And I said, what is it? He said, Miss, you might not remember, but when I was in grade 9, we had a class in the auditorium, and we did not do our assignments. And they were bad because I'm very passionate about students doing their work. And he said to me, I got upset because they were not doing what they should do. And I said to them, if you don't put up your socks and do better, a few years from now, I'm going to see you on the streets begging. And he said to me, Miss, when you said that, I said, no, we have to turn my life around. I cannot allow myself to be begging on the streets. And he said, from that day, he paid attention and he was able to get a placement at the University of the West Indies where he was doing well. Put your hands together for students who really want to excel. And some of you talk to their parents, when we push them, and come and say we are trouble with people. You understand what I'm saying, segregation? But I'm warning us as parents that what we do and say will also impact our children, not just the teachers. Yes? So when you come to me, Mr. Strawford, let me say Mr. Strawford, and not anybody else. When you come to me and say I pick out opinion, I say to you, what is it that your child has that I want? What is it that your child has that I want? Because obviously, if I'm picking on your child, it's for a reason. And my reason is for that child to learn. And when they come to the gate and you send them here, that's what we are about. Put your hands together on the teachers. You are working hard. Look at these children. Look at them. Look at them. I am proud of them today. And so please help us to work. Those who are children in primary, early child come to high school, this helps us to help them to work on the literacy and the numeracy they need to read. And they are able to use numbers correctly, etc. Now, our principal is going to mention two things as it relates to the ICT club that I want to highlight at this time. Now, two of our students, there's O'Brien, was right here, probably have to step up for a bit. O'Brien Rose, is Amanisha here? Great man. But those two students wrote an essay about their ICT leader, Mr. Terrell Strong. And guess what? They won 2 laptops. Mr. Strong won 2 laptops as a result of that essay. And guess what he did? He gave it back to them. They were presented with it last week sometime. Each of them got a laptop. Amanisha and O'Brien Rose were the recipients of the laptops that were received by the school. Put your hands together. It was here. We boast about achievements. Another thing, listen. The ICT club, we're looking for top coders. Now, 30 top coders were represented at the time somewhere in Kingston. I don't remember. Mr. Strong can tell you. 29 of the 30 top coders came from the corporate area. That is Kingston and St. Andrew. Nobody is from the little parish guys like St. Thomas and MPs and St. Mary. Or those parishes that are thought not to be on the magnitude. And let me tell you, one of the top coders who won and was presented with an award is one of ours, no other than, I think, Cassandra Elliott from grade 9. Put your hands together. The only other school who was represented outside of Kingston and St. Andrew, the top of the school level, she won and she's only in grade 9. Put your hands together for the achievements of our children. So when we are pushing them, help us to push them towards greatness. Is that okay with us all? Yes, man, to celebrate, to celebrate. Shout celebrate. And someone will probably me come here to celebrate. Mr. Makeup, me come here to celebrate. And I feel them too. So put your hands together. Yes, man. That's what we see. That's what we see. We must celebrate good things. And so we are moving on. We have read the principal's report. And we are moving on at this time. Now we have a special person with us here today, Mr. Ryan Douglas, and he's the son of one of our past students, Miss Roxana Taylor. Now he is from Canada. He is here today, and he will be serenading our graduate shower. He has his own record label. What is it? He has his own what? Record label. So at this time, I'm going to be asking you, everyone down here and everyone up here, to put your hands together as we welcome no other than Mr. Ryan Douglas, the serenade. Come on, put your hands. Yes, the serenade of graduates. We're happy to have you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Congratulations to everybody. Can we make some noise for the graduates? Make some noise for the graduates. Okay. This song is a very inspirational song. It's for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. And enjoy your future. Enjoy your future. Life is nothing but
are the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See you running through that open door. I believe you can fly. I believe you can fly. I believe I can fly. See, I know. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. Sometimes the skies to see so loud. There are miracles that I must achieve. But first I know it starts inside of me. Oh, if I can share, then I can be it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. Sing. I believe I can fly. I believe you can touch the sky. You think about it every night and day. Just spread your wings and fly away. I believe you can soar. I see you running through that open door. I believe I can fly. Do you believe you can fly? 'Cause I believe you can fly. Oh, 'cause I believe in you. I believe, I believe, I believe. If I could see it, then I can be it. If you just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. Sing, family. I believe I can touch the sky. You think about it every night and day. You spread my wings and fly away. I believe you can soar. See you running through that open door. I believe I can fly. Yeah. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Yeah. If I just bring my wings, I can fly. Yeah. I can fly now. I can fly. I believe in Seaforth. They can fly. They can fly. Thank you so much. I believe I can fly. Do you believe you can fly? Say, I can fly. Shout, I can fly. And when you leave here, that's what you're going to do. You're going to soar like that. An eagle. We don't want no chicken. A pickle drum. You understand me? No chickens are fowls. We want what? Say eagles. Say eagles, man. Eagles soar above everything, above the problems and above the challenges that you are going to meet. We are confident that that you can soar. Do you believe it? Say yes, ma'am. Do you believe they can soar, parents, guardians? Say yes, ma'am. Do you believe they can soar? And we want them to soar. We want them to be the best they can be. And with God, they can be all that God intends them to be. If you believe in church, hallelujah. Shout hallelujah! Yes, we believe that with God, all things are possible. And I say very quickly, while you are moving up the ladder of success, remain humble. Say that word. Say humble. Come on, say humble. Remain humble. Because some people, you know, when they get success reach their head. Not true. And they believe they're all that. And they don't remember where they're coming from. Not true. They don't remember their roots. Talk to me, somebody. But we must always remember where we are coming from. Let me tell you a story quickly. Now this young man came from a very humble beginnings. And he moved on from high school to the university where he was studying to be a lawyer. Now he had an aunt who had some money. You know, some people put up some money that they hide and put away. And so he was able to move through university. Now when he had completed university, he came out on top of his class in that year. And so he was very pleased. And he would have been pleased for Rachel. Yes, ma'am. So he went and he applied to a firm that hired him. But guess what? The success was here. So he didn't want to listen to those who were what? About him. He thought he knew it all. And nobody could talk to him. So guess what? A match was made and he was what? He was what? Fired. Yes. And so when he was fired, he decided to go on his own. So he got a little office and he was able to pay off on the first and last rent. Talk to them, right? Yes, ma'am. So he paid that off and he didn't have much more left. But he opened his office and he did some advertisement and so on. But I'll be complimented to a month and anything they tell me clients. So he started to get worried, not sure. So one day now, when he looked out of his window, he saw a man walking very fast, coming towards his office. So he said, yes, I got my first client. But the man, he was saying himself, the man didn't dress like a top-notch person. The man was in simple jeans and top. But he said, anyway, I got my first client, Pastor. So what he did, he went around his desk, man, and he started filling with his papers. And as the man knocked at the door and entered, he picked up a phone and said, I tell you not doing what they call cell phone. They call cell phone. Yes, he had the man line. So he picked up the phone and he was talking, and the gentleman calling him, and he didn't even hang on, he just got up, pointed to the chair. Which meant what? Sit down. I'm on an important call. And he was saying, you know, what are you saying? Yes? You want me to look at that case? But guess what? I have a number of clients lined up, you know. I don't think I have the time for that. But I will talk to you later. And he started talking to me. There were lots of clients, man, lots of clients. And then he hung up the phone. And he sat there. And he took his phone with the time to read his papers. And when he had pleased himself, he acknowledged the gentleman and said, come. So the gentleman went forward to his desk. And then the lawyer said, how may I help you? The gentleman said, help me? I am here to help you. He said, what? He said, guess what? Per your request, my company has sent me to fix it for line. So people get it. Per your request, my company has sent me to fix your 4 lines. So I need the power line attack, no, so because 4 lines are fixed yet. What am I saying to you guys? Remain humble in all that you get and in all that you do. Remember your beginnings and don't step on others. Always acknowledge those who have been helping you and in those that you meet on life's journey. We have reached another important segment of our ceremony. We are going to be having the valedictorian speech by O'Brien Rose. Put your hands together for this young man. Come on, start it. He's representing you. Come on, let me hear O'Brien. And let me tell you something. This young man here has made Seaforth High School very proud. There are others that we can mention. But he is in every single thing that happens here. He never turns anything down. And guess what? Whatever he does is done with excellence. Say excellence! Say excellence! So at this time, I present to you no other than O'Brien Rose with the valedictorian speech.
Member of Parliament, Mr. James Robertson, Member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas, Councillor of Seaforth Division, Mr. Rue Stevenson, Vice Chairman of Seaforth High School Board of Governors, Bishop Junior Purview, other members of the Board of Governors, Principal, Miss Sonia Aiken, Vice Principals, Mr. Noel Young and Miss Donna Williams, Inspector of Police, Miss Georgette Aiken Ferguson, other distinguished guests, member of staff of Seaforth High School, graduates, parents, guardians, well-wishers. Good afternoon. It is my honor to stand here as the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2025. Winston Churchill once said, "Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm." My fellow graduates, we have stumbled. We thought we had failed, but today we are here. We are here to celebrate that moment that we have all dreamt about and worked tirelessly for. It's a day to look joy, pride, and deep reflection on the past 5 years we spent at Seaforth High School. As I stand here before you, I am overwhelmed with emotions because this moment is not just about receiving a certificate. It is about the journey that brought us here, the struggles we overcame, and the bright future that awaits us. This marks a pivotal moment in our lives, a day where achievements and anticipation intertwine, creating a foundation for our future. Standing here, I am filled with a deep sense of pride in our collective accomplishments and profound gratitude for those who have guided us to this moment. We began this journey as individuals from diverse backgrounds, each with our unique dreams and aspirations. Yet, over the years, over the transformative years, we have woven a tapestry of shared experiences, learning not just from textbooks, but from each other. We have faced challenges that tested our resilience, celebrated victories that lifted our spirits, and shared moments that will forever be etched in our hearts. Now, when we started this pilgrimage, who would have actually thought we'd reach this point? Do you all remember back in the days when COVID-19 greeted us like a scene from a horror movie? Our bedrooms became classrooms. Teachers became floating heads on a Zoom call, and many of us were just names on a screen. I remember one student who became a master of stealth mode, logging in for a morning devotion just to type "Present Miss" and mysteriously vanishing. The only evidence of his existence was a lingering message stating, Miss, my internet chip out." But let's be honest, people, some of us weren't fooling anyone. Then came the transition to face-to-face learning, and the struggle was real. Waking up early, wearing uniforms again, and having to walk from block A to block C in 5 minutes with a bag full of books weigh over 30 pounds. At that moment, we knew that we were no longer free. We were bombarded with more subjects than we had expected. We thought high school was going to be the same as primary school. Who would have thought we'd actually be balancing chemistry, Spanish, physics, history, or even critical accounts? We did this candle. And don't get me started on the group project that somehow turned into a solo project for that one unlucky person in the group. But eventually, we adjusted. As we became more familiar with our environment, we gradually eased into the rhythm of school life and reconnected with one another, not just as classmates, but as a school family. Let us not forget about our vibrant clubs, whether it be debating, mathematics, science, visual arts, Spanish club, cadet, 4-H, environmental club, chess club, and the USF ICT club. These were not just extracurriculars. They were places where we went to escape the rigors of classrooms, bonded, and build skills we'll carry into the adulthood. We have made memories, real ones, like that time in 9th grade when they told us we couldn't use our calculators in the exam. The entire class panicked like the world was ending. Or in 10th grade when someone accidentally called a teacher mom, just knowing I said that never gets old. Or in 11th grade when a group had to hustle, yes hustle, and finish our SBA in one night. We've had to balance academics with leadership roles like prefects, student council reps, youth councillors, or even youth mayor. Some of us were juggling timetables while running meetings, making announcements, and still showing up to class as if we were running on 8 hours of sleep. But we did it, thanks to the canteen and talk shop staff and their hard-working team for always ensuring we were fed food and kindness. And now, it's only right that we pause to recognize those who made this all possible. First, I give thanks to God for His grace and guidance, for without Him, none of this would be possible. To my parents and guardians, to our parents and guardians, rather, you are our pillars. You sacrifice so much, whether it be waking us up in the morning, working long hours, or pushing us to keep going when you wanted to do it. And I want to give a massive big up to my mother and my father and to all the parents who have taken You all are our unsung heroes, and today we celebrate you too. To our teachers, your impact on us goes far beyond the curriculum. You taught us to think, how to care, how to lead, and how to be better humans. And I would like to give a massive thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Graduate, Miss Carney and Miss Greaves, our ground teachers, Miss Hamilton and Miss Black, our great supervisors, Miss Grassett, Mr. Taylor, Miss Martin, Mr. Strong, Miss Dixon, Miss Brooks, Mr. F, Miss Fowler, Miss Lawson, Miss Carter George, Miss Cooper, Miss Utah, Miss Stewart, Mr. Parry, and to every other teacher who have made an impact on our life. You shaped mine and molded ours, and we are forever grateful. Class of 2025, we did it. Not just because it was easy, but because we kept showing up for one another with late night calls, group chats full of panic and motivation, and those little moments when someone said, "Don't give up, you've got this." That's what kept us going. We took the losses, we celebrated the wins, and through it all, we held each other up. I am grateful to have been a part of this journey with you all. Real ones that stayed solid through it all. As Nelson Mandela once said, it always seems impossible until it's done. And today I may say, we did the impossible. So let's own this moment, appreciate how far we've come, and get ready to take on the world. This is your moment. You earned this. And let this be the beginning of something powerful, whether it be education, for university, the workforce, vocational training, or even entrepreneurship. Go boldly, stay humble, stay dedicated, and always stay rooted in who you are. Class of 2025, congratulations, and may God bless each and every one of us. Thank you.
I am so proud. Put your hands together. How they have grown and matured over time. Proud of your brain and all of you sitting here who have gone through, who have not given up, who have done of your best to be where you are today. Could O'Brien's mom stand for a moment? O'Brien's mom, put your hands together for O'Brien's mom and yes. I watched you over there. I could see the emotion and I was feeling what you felt. Big up yourself, as Jamaica said. Put your hands together for her. Yes. Yes. You guys, can you see it? This one was still standing. Come on, put your hands together. Yes. We love you. And every other parent here today who continue to stand behind their child and their children to ensure that they excel and move on further and further to be the best that they can be. Proud of you, O'Brien. That speech was an excellent one. Put your hands together for him, and it was done in an excellent manner. And we love you. And he said some things that were pertinent, some things, the struggles that they had was a real, especially during the COVID pandemic, as he said, people just vanish offline. You are here, and you say, Matthew Ray, your turn to answer. Leona Copeland, your turn to answer. And I'm saying these two. I just remember some names at the top of your head, and you wonder where they went. But they have made it. They did all of that, they came back, and they have made a strong. Another round of applause for our graduates as they sit here. Yes, the struggles have been real, but you made it. As he said that, I remember a student who was here years ago, came to school late every morning. And when he was asked, why are you late? He said, Miss, you don't understand. What is going on? I have serious issues that you people don't understand. I have to get you a lot of squares to come here. I have to pass through Middletown Square. I have to pass through South Square. And I have to pass through Seaforth Square to come here. That's a lot of squares. Yes. And so we have those ones who are very upfront and will tell you that this is what is happening. And at that time it was so hilarious. How could you remain upset with a student like that? We continued laughing for a week. We had to pass through a lot of stairs to reach the school. So we should be commending him for being in school at all. Alright? And so we are moving on very nicely, and at this time, we are going to be welcoming with an item, Constable Deneen Benjamin. Put your hands together for our constable. Come on, better than that. We want to again apologize for the absence of Mrs. Georgia Aiken Ferguson, Inspector of Police. She was called away, she was here. She was called away for, I think, some murder. A 14-year-old was murdered, and she has to be at spot. Parents, guardians, we live in an evil world. And I want to say, as much as these you think they are grown and are out of your sight, many times continue to monitor their movements. Know where they are every time. That's important. When my daughter was attending the University of the West Indies at the time when they were taking people away of that place here, near to the university, I knew she had a class at 10 o'clock at night. And every time I called her, I said, "Because where are you?" I said, "Mommy, every minute you call me." He said, "Yes, I have to call you. Please take the bus from the school, from the university to where you live, and not the taxi." "Yes, Mommy, but your car call me." I said, "One day when you're a mom, you will understand." So parents, whether they're small or they're big, they belong to us, and we will always be their parents. Over the concert at this time, receiving another round of applause for our concert.
Well, good afternoon, students, colleagues in class. Let me observe the protocol of us. Hello, sir. I am no recording artist, but I love to warm up on it, right? My mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. I don't want to hurt nobody, but there's something that must not pain. We don't know what that part is, right? Well, as the council mentioned earlier, life after this is going to be rough. At times you will hit rock bottom, but just remember that if you should hit rock bottom, rock bottom is also a good foundation on which you can build on. Alright? When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Take my heart of Christ, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. 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 There will be an answer. Let it be. In my heart times, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine till tomorrow. Let it be. And when the broken hearted people living in the world, there will be an answer. Let it be. But though they may be apart, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine till tomorrow. Let it be. 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 Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. 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 Whisper words
constable, was soft and sweet. Yes. He is our school resource officer, SRP, and he's ready to do an awesome job. Put your hands together for our constable. Yes. And he has joined by a constable, Benjamin. So he's part and parcel of this, our institution. At this time, coming to us, yes, will be someone that we really need to listen to. And for those who will be moving around, please do not move at this critical time, yes. We want you to listen. Coming to us now is Janelle Bedford, and she is going to be introducing to us our guest speaker for this afternoon. Come on, a round of applause for Janelle. Let's hear it for Janelle.
Distinguished guests, members of Board of Governors and of Administration, Seaforth High School, Inspector of Police, colleagues, graduates, parents, guardians, well-wishers, good afternoon. It is my great privilege to introduce our guest speaker for this special occasion, a woman of excellence, dedication, and remarkable service to education and community. She is a proud daughter of St. Mary, Jamaica, and a shining example of how purpose, faith, and hard work can lead to a meaningful impact. She believes that every individual is born with abundant, God-given potential, and she has made it her life's mission to empower and inspire, especially our youth, to pursue and achieve excellence no matter the odds. Her personal journey is a testimony of perseverance and achievement. She attended the Arkansas Primary School, St. Mary High School, Charter Teachers College, and later the University of the West Indies, Mona. Academically, she holds a teaching diploma in mathematics honors, a Bachelor of Education in Mathematics honors, and a Master of Education in Educational Measurement with distinction. She is currently pursuing further studies in educational leadership, proving that the path of learning never ends. Throughout her career, she has worn many hats: classroom teacher, mathematics specialist, education officer, senior education officer, and now she is serving as the acting director of Regional Educational Services for the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth, and Information in Region 2, also known as the Region of Care. In this role, she leads teams that support school improvement across the parishes of St. Mary, Portland, and St. Thomas. Her impact doesn't stop in the classroom or the office. She is a multi-talented individual with interest in music, public speaking, and Jamaican culture. She is a past St. Mary Festival Queen and a proud recipient of the Governor General's Achievement Award for St. Mary. She gives back through volunteering with the Jamaican Cultural Development Commission and serving in her church outreach initiatives. Despite her impressive resume, she remains an easy, humble-going country girl who cherishes time with family and finds joy in simple pleasures of life like at the beach. She is no stranger to adversity and views challenges not as roadblocks but as divine opportunities to learn and grow. She lives by a powerful and personal mantra: with God, I can. Family, guests, and friends, please join me in giving a warm and enthusiastic welcome to our guest speaker, Mrs. Yashika Black.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. All right. Now you heard in the profile that I'm a mathematician, right? Yes. So I've been down there just calculating how I'm going to move this. And now I get here and I realize that it's actually movable. So if I can get a little help, I I don't need this step. I'm very, very tall. If someone can just shift it for me, thank you so much. Good. I think I'm better off now. And I don't want to talk over my graduates because this is their day and I want them to be front and center. It feels really, really good to be in Seaforth today. Don't you agree with me? Yes. You down there under the big white tent, don't you agree with me? Yes. I'm sure you did not dress up so beautifully and so handsomely to come under the tent and to sit with your faces so long. If you have a claim, if you have a stake in the lives of any of the 96 on this stage, give me a shout. Say, now, let me ask you a little better. If you know that your money is sitting on stage right here, give me a shout. Alright. If you know that your encouragement, your support, your diligence, and for those of you like me who go to church, your prayers are sitting on stage, give me a shout. Now you sound like you're at graduation. I don't know why you have Miss Crawford working so hard. She's full of energy, but she doesn't have to work so hard because we would not have dressed up and come here if this did not mean a lot to us. It means a lot to us. Ladies and gentlemen on the platform and those of you in the audience, and especially those decked out in royal blue and gold, today is a big deal. We're celebrating 96 young people who have not become a statistic in this country for anything negative, but who have distinguished themselves as leaders of this nation. And we're going to celebrate it. Even if I have to come down here and lift you up myself, we are here to celebrate the achievements of these young people. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Graduation is a very special time. And it belongs to 3 sets of people. And so I'm going to speak to those 3 sets of people, and then I'll take my seat so I can also enjoy the rest of this function. I want to salute firstly though members of your board that are here, of the distinguished ladies and gentlemen that have been invited to share with the administration and staff of the Seaforth High School on this your graduation for 2025. You know, I said to you that graduation is about 3 sets of people, and none of those is the guest speaker. Let me be very clear. Graduation is not about me. You could have a graduation without me, but you couldn't have a graduation without the 3 sets of people that I'm going to mention at this time. I want to start with the Seaforth High School. Graduation is firstly about the school. Did you ever think about that? Every year we gather, I'm thinking under this tent because it's my first graduation, and I'm also thinking there are a couple of schools that probably could rent it from you, but you can talk to me off the air about that. Every year we gather for graduation, and we gather because Seaforth High School is still in business. Every year, unlike these students who had to wait 5 years to sit on this stage, every year, Seaforth High School is on stage. And every year, the community of St. Thomas, and some of us have come from beyond St. Thomas, we gather to evaluate this institution. We look at their product samples. We look at those who have gone through 5 years of education within these halls, and we make a judgment about this school. This afternoon, as I listened to the principal sharing achievement on top of achievement, I started to wonder if I needed to call out by Princess Margaret to have the ears of the audience checked. Because I go to so many graduations where sometimes the school has one achievement to celebrate for the whole year. Seaforth had so many that the principal couldn't put all of them in her speech. It means that this school is going places, and you need to big up the school. So graduation is about the school. We don't just want to know how well the students did or will do in their external examinations, but we also want to know, are they courteous? We want to know, do they have good manners? We want to know, are they individuals that we can trust? Are they honest? Do they have integrity? And that we will measure as they move on to higher education and as they move into the world of work. I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, as an employer, as someone who has a big role to play in deciding who sits where for certain jobs, I do not just consider how many degrees you have. I do not only care about how many subjects you have from school and what grades you got in those subjects, but I often take my time to look even more closely at the character of the individuals that come before me when I'm making a decision about who should get a job. I want to tell you that if you advertise almost any position these days, you will find so many qualified people that you'll be overwhelmed by applications. But if you start to drill down to the values that these individuals have, then you will have a harder decision to make. And so when we gather for graduation, we're celebrating not just what they have learned in the classrooms in terms of what's in the curriculum, but we're celebrating the kind of people that they have become. I share a very quick story with you graduates and family members and school family that's gathered here. I don't know if you've heard me tell it before because I tell it so often. There was a day when I had an interview to conduct at work, and I turned up late the day. It was not intentional. So the two young people waiting to be interviewed would have been there for more than an hour waiting to be interviewed. One of them got frustrated and left, or maybe she had something else to do. I don't know, I'm not judging her. But I am going to talk about the one who remained. So I arrived and I walked through the front door to get into the building. I could have walked at the back, but I thought it was important to see the kind of person that I was going to interview. And sometimes you have to get smart about this thing. So I walked through the front door, burdened with my laptop bag, my handbag, my lunch bag, and some other bag because I'm a teacher and I don't know who set bags on teachers, but we just have that disease. We carry tons of bags, and even though I'm no longer in the classroom, I'm still walking with holding my bags. So I opened the door and I was struggling to get through me and my bags. A young man jumped off his chair where he was waiting. He held the door for me. He offered to take one of my bags and he told me good morning. I said, oh, what brings you here this morning? He said, I'm having an interview, but the person to interview me is running late. I said, oh my, how long have you been waiting here? He said, about an hour. I said, okay, do you have something to do? He said, yes. I actually have to get somewhere, but I called him and told him I'd be late because the person is running late. I said, oh my. So tell me, why did you choose to come here? And I had a good little conversation with him and my bags standing in the foyer. And he was such a pleasant young man to deal with. And then I went to my office, put my things away, took my seat, and told my secretary to call him. And when he entered, he was like, it's you? I said, yes. It is me, and your interview is finished. You have the job. It happened because he simply was courteous that morning. He simply had good manners that morning, and he did not know that I was the person who was going to make a decision concerning his job. And so I want to say to you today, all of us as we gather to celebrate with the graduates, that we're not just celebrating their academic achievements, which are important. We're celebrating the kind of people that they are. We're celebrating what they contribute to society, in the values that they have, in how they present themselves, in how they speak, in how they live. So Seaforth High, you should feel good today because you have on stage 96 product samples, and I believe you should be congratulated because they look good. I listened to a brand. I listened to my introduction, and gosh, girl, you're happening. If you saw the hairstyle, yeah, she's saying a million up here. And more of them too, you know, I've been observing them as I sit up here. Some of them are so well dressed, and the hair is so nice that it's not agreeing with the heat, but they're finding ways to make it work, all right? And so I congratulate you, Seaforth High, on this wonderful occasion as we celebrate these students. But graduation is always also about a second group of people, and those individuals are sitting under the tent. I'm going to ask, I'm not going to ask you to stand, although you've been sitting on your could well stand. I want the mothers, the fathers, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins, the grandparents, the neighbors, the friends who are supporting the young people on stage. Just give me a wave. I don't want a song this time. I want a wave. Wave it more, because we're hot. And maybe when you wave, you feel cooler. Yes. Graduates on the stage, don't look at me, look out there, so keep waving. These people, look out there, don't look at me. These people left their business, they left their homes, they left their jobs to come here today and celebrate you. You can put your hands down now. I'm going to come back to you. And I want you to know that it's because they value you. They are here, not because they don't have anything else to do, not because they don't have anywhere else to wear their pretty clothes go, because Jamaicans dress up for anything. So we don't need graduation to dress up, if we feel like we dress up. So let me tell you this, they're here because you're important. And so I'm going to ask you, before I say something to them, to put down the phone, put down the fan, put down the program on your lap. And yes, ladies, I see that the manicures are all well did. But I'm going to ask you to put those hands together and open those mouths and make some noise for those people under that tent who have put you in the Yes. Thank you very much. Because it's not just your graduation, it's their graduation too. I know, I don't need to ask them to raise their hands, but I know that there are parents down there who have sponsored your education, who have sponsored your hairstyle and new shoes to graduate, who have sponsored everything that you have enjoyed up to this point because no one will work it. You understand? When you get paid 5 years, 5 days a week for 5 years of your life, you got paid every morning to go to work. It's because those people went to work first and got paid, while you could get paid to come to school. Okay? And I want you to understand and appreciate that many of them sitting down there never had the experience that you are having right now on stage. I want to ask them, I know this. Many of your parents never had the golden opportunity that you have for almost free to go to a high school that can rival schools in the corporate area and come out on top. Many of your parents did not have the opportunity to sit up here with edges well laid at a graduation, with nails well manicured that we never even pay for it. Then pay for it too. To look so good, feel so fine, they didn't have this opportunity. But they believe that it is important for you to have it. So they have made sacrifices. What's that word? Say it like you know what it means. Because life is about to teach you what it means. Say it again for me. You over here are supposed to say it to me. Say it down. Yes, they have made sacrifices so that you can sit up here. So parents, I want you to enjoy this moment as much as them. Mommy and daddy, even if you don't live together, today stand together with your boy and your girl. Even if you are not connected and you're not even friends, today is the result of both of your contributions. We're not measuring, we're celebrating. Enjoy the moment. It is yours as much as it is theirs. But I want to just put this very small piece of information here for you parents. You see these children sitting on stage, and yes, I call them children, not by mistake. They're still kids. They may look big. They may go on big. But they are still picking. And let me tell you something that children need. Their parents. I say that every high school graduation I speak to. These graduates are leaving high school. They're graduating from Seaforth, but they cannot graduate from you. They belong to you as long as they have life. And they will need you, parents. They will need you, uncles and aunties, grandmas and grandpas. They will need you to look out for them because life is going to test them. And they are going to need your wisdom, your guidance, your prayers, your support as the years go on. Please don't graduate them today. I say to my parents who are here, they will leave Seaforth High with subjects, but Seaforth High can't teach them street smarts. Seaforth High can't teach them certain skills that life has taught you. So as they graduate from high school, you make sure, I heard me say it earlier, you make sure you stay very, very close to them. There are stories I could tell you that would make your jaws drop, but I can tell you this. I am grateful today. I am very grateful today that when I graduated from high school, my mother never graduated me. Because there are things that I have seen happen to young people. Some of them when they go to college and they taste of freedom for the first time, when nobody is there to say you must come in this time and you must go out that time, a brand new person emerges. And so if they don't have parental support and guidance, they can easily erode the foundation that they've been set on here at Seaforth High. So we want to ensure that as parents, we stand by them. Do I have your commitment, parents? Do I have your commitment? Because they're going to need you. And so I'm going to speak to the third and final group that graduation is important to. Graduation, as we all know, belongs to you here on this platform. 96 of you, I'm told. I am sure that everybody who started high school with you is not graduating today. Am I right? Yes. For one reason or another, some of them may not have performed the way they ought to academically. Others may not have behaved the way they ought to in terms of their mannerisms and their maturity. But for one reason or another, you are on this stage and there are some who are not. So I want you to feel good about this moment. You made it here, and that is a big deal. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds to make some noise and celebrate that. Alright, it's 10 seconds I give you, only use 3, that's fine. Now I want to say some things to you as you leave Seaforth High and go out into the world. Is it this moment that you're having? That's why it's so important that you take the pictures. That's why it's so important that you make the videos. That's why it's so important that we stream this ceremony so you can go back to it and watch it. Because guess what? Life is going to hit you, you see? Life going to wake you up. In a little while from now, life is going to life like it has never lived before. Oh yes. Some of you will start to feel life in August. You know why? When the results come, and some of you find that the 8 subjects you thought you had, you don't quite have. Some of you will find that the requirements that you need to go to 6-4, or to go to UTech, or to go to UWI, or to go wherever your dream is to go, they're not all there. But I'm standing here to tell you this. Even if they're not all there, it will still be okay. Because you have chosen for your theme, unstoppable. Say that word for me. Unstoppable. Empowered to overcome obstacles. And when I look at the word unstoppable, I said to myself, boy, you people are brave to choose that word. You know? Resilient is a good word. Because it means you can bounce back when things happen. But you see, unstoppable? Unstoppable is a word that says exactly what it says. It means nothing can stop you. You believe that? Yes. You really believe that nothing can stop you? Yes. You believe that? You know, so convinced. I don't want to choose it for you. It's going to choose it for you. Huh? Well, guess what? It unstoppable. And guess what? I agree with that person. I agree with that person, although I've never met most of you here this afternoon. I agree with that person because I know, I didn't say I feel, but I know that on your DNA, God has already written excellence. So the only thing that can stop you is you. I wanted to say that for me. The only thing that can stop me is me. The only person that can stop me is me. Let me tell you something, young people. This afternoon you are here because your parents have overcome some obstacles. You are here because you too have overcome some obstacles. I heard Mr. O'Brien talking about you and COVID. Let me tell you something. I don't want COVID to come back enough. So if any of you out here are good friends with COVID or any of her relatives, please let her know we do not wish to have a revisit. Understood? Because that was a time that tested all of us, not just you. And I witnessed firsthand, because I had to observe teachers teaching online, how many teachers were really tested to teach those little spots. That's what I call them. Those little spots that sometimes did not have a student behind it. Yes, I saw it for real. But can you imagine that you came through 2 years, well, almost 2 years of your high school education in COVID? Can you imagine that you did that? When COVID started, we didn't even know when it was going to end. But you are here on stage because you have already overcome some obstacles. Now I want to tell you something this afternoon. There are 2 types of obstacles in life. How many types? 2 types. One type is the one that you have no control over. There's one kind of obstacle you don't have any control over. Can any brilliant graduate tell me one like that? Death. We don't like to talk about it, but it's one. Anybody else? I don't know what that means. Sickness. Yes. And there are others. COVID. You didn't tell COVID to come? No. There are things that can come up like pandemics and disasters and other things that happen in our world over which we have no control. And when they show up, they test us. They cause us to stop. Sometimes you're going along your merry way, following your plan, achieving your dreams, and boom, something hits you. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about myself. And whenever I tell this story, I always wear a short dress. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that my knees are not, so you don't have to tell me. I wore my dress for a reason, so that I can teach a lesson to my graduates. Is that okay? Thank you. And I still think even my not knees I look nice. Maybe not look forward. Thank you. Good. So, I wore this dress because I needed you to be able to see my left leg just below my knee. Can you see it over here? Yes, and I'm not wearing any makeup on the leg. What do you see? Thank you. You see it? You see it? Big star. I got it September of a certain year, because I don't want you to work on the age. So, September of a certain year, but I had just started 5th form. The class you are graduating from, I was just starting it. I had surgery done on this leg on the 28th of September. That's 4 weeks into the school year. I had been diagnosed with what they call giant cell tumor of bone. It means there was a big tumor growing in my leg. And in order to fix it, my doctors had to put both of my hips to get bone from there to perform what is called a bone graft to make back my leg. Why am I telling you this story? Because you are talking about being unstoppable. No, you have to say it better than that. You're talking about being what? Unstoppable. Thank you. Now, before I got my nice, beautiful scar, which I now wear with pride, before I got that scar, I was a student doing exceptionally well in high school. But if you are in 5th form, and come September, you're placed on your back in a cast from waist to toe, that changes things a lot, don't it? Yes. And so my high school principal then, a very good, kind man, he's the customers of my parish now, he called me to his office when I went back to school. I was now on crutches. I went back to school 6 weeks after the surgery. So that was now in November. So I missed pretty much all of the first term, which is really the only term in 5th form. You know that, right? When January comes around, school done. And he called me and he said, Yashika, I know you have faced an obstacle. I'm not sure if he used that word, but I'm using it because it's in your theme. I know you've been going through a rough time, and so I'm going to offer you a repeat. He said, finish the year with your friends, but you may not be ready to do your exams. So guess what? I will take you back and you can do over grade 11 and get a good grade. Who started that book? Read what? When I went to high school, I went there to spend 5 years, not 6. I spent 7, but 2 were in 6th form. So repeating 5th form was not in my book. And so, because I didn't know the word, I'm stuck with them. I didn't think about it like that. But what I recognized and what I told myself was, no diagnosis, no surgery, no recovery was going to stop me from finishing school when I needed to finish school. So I had to do a few things. One, I had to do the balling real quick. Some of us cry too long over some things. I'm just being real with you. Some of us cry too long over certain things. Something happened to it. We just have blah. Cry for a while, yes. That's normal. But there comes a time when you got to dry those tears and accept, say that word for me, accept the reality of what you're dealing with. And I said, well, here I am. Surgery done. Recovery must go on. I was on crutches. I couldn't sit up properly. And I had a lot of challenges. I fixed that one obstacle that I did not create. I didn't write any letter and say, please give me a bone condition. Okay? So things will happen in life that we have no control over. So I accepted it, but I didn't stop there. I found a way to get over it. What did I do? Now let me tell you something. Your way will be different from my way. And your way is going to be different from her way or his way. The important thing is that you find a way. Every obstacle that comes to you, I believe it. I put it in my profile because I believe it. Every time you meet upon an obstacle in life, that is a divine appointment for you to grow stronger than you were before. That's why God allowed you to come upon an obstacle. It's not to break you. Maybe it will bend you. Maybe it will test you and twist you a little bit, but you're going to grow stronger if you're committed to finding a way. So I had to learn how to study on my back. And I didn't have Google at the time. A year, I did not chat GPT and Gemini and any other AI that is now coming up. All of the AI generation. I didn't have those things. I had book. What I had? Okay. And then big and heavy. Anybody did chemistry? Anybody up here? Chemistry books not small enough. All over here the chemistry people are? Okay, anybody did maths? Nobody in raising. I know everybody and should go. Yeah, that's the subject I taught. And those books were heavy. You know, the complete course, so you all still use that book? The complete course for maths? Volume 1 and volume 2? When I was going to school, I used to read and green, and they were huge. Yes? I had to learn how to study on my back. I had to learn how to find a friend who was doing the geography SBA, who could go in the field and do it, to partner with me so that I could write the report. Are you following me? There is always a way. Say that for me. There's always a way. Too many of us sit down waiting on somebody else to create the way for us when we could create it for ourselves. And so I found a way. And let me tell you something, that repeat that sir offered me, I didn't need it. When I left high school, like Mr. O'Brien, I was the valedictorian with my class, same class. So let me tell you this, young people. Obstacles can come that you have no control over. Some of you are going to find that you get a job and you lose it. Some of you are going to find that you don't get the results that you want when you try the first time. Some of you are going to have to repeat some classes, and that's okay. One of the biggest problems we have in this life is that we compare ourselves to others too much. People who are unstoppable run their own race. People who are unstoppable don't pay much attention to what other people are doing. They keep their eyes on their own prize. When I was small, I had a bigger cousin. I'm not going to call his name since you all are screaming. I don't want him to come up on this video anywhere. He used to play a game with me, and I have a cousin, a girl cousin, who like sisters because we're just 3 months apart. But our older cousin, he was a couple years older than us, and you know, boys will be boys. No offense to the boys here. And when we would sit at my grandmother's table, he would play a game with us when it was mealtime. He made up this game. The game named Who First Done L. I don't think I need to explain to you how that game was played and who would always win. Because he was older. Can you imagine a little baby girl trying to eat a hot dumpling so that her cousin would get it? Until my cousin and I decided, the other little girl, we decided that he could not always be finishing first and helping. We were going to find a way. And our way was not a very aesthetically pleasing way. We would bite everything in the plate. And he didn't want it anymore. So no matter how much he finished first, he was not interested to help. What did I say? There is always a way. Very simple example I'm giving you. But life is going to show you that you must always find a way. And so, as you celebrate today, remember there are some obstacles that will come that you cannot control. But before I take my seat, I want to tell you this. There are some obstacles that will come that you create. There are some obstacles that come at us in life that we are the ones who create them. You know how we create some obstacles? We create them by wasting time. We create them by wasting resources. We create them by choosing the wrong company. We create them by pursuing the wrong courses. And they say if you take the wrong bus, you have to pay twice. You never hear that? Okay. Then if you take it, literally if you take the wrong taxi, you have to pay. You have to pay. And you have to pay to go where you want to go. Literally. And so we have to ensure, graduates, that we're making the right choices to avoid creating obstacles for ourselves. The ones that life gives you, God will help you find a way over them. The ones that you create, He will still help you, but it may be harder than it needs to be. And there are some that we just don't recover from. And so we want to make sure that we prepare for those that life will send that we don't have control over, but that we avoid those that we create. I want to close out this conversation by saying to you, obstacles come to everybody. It's the attitude that makes the difference. It's the what? The attitude. There are some people who every obstacle that comes, they turn back. There are others who every obstacle that comes, they muscle up, they strategize, and they make their way over, around, or through. The choice is whose? The choice is whose? Say it again. The choice is? The choice is mine. So I want to encourage you with my own mantra as I take my seat. When life gives you an obstacle, take your time to process it. See what it's about. When you get the first no, and some of us believe that we're on a smooth sail, you know. Leave Seaforth, get into here, so then we get a job. Right now, and I don't want to scare you, I promise I won't tell any scary stories. Right now, I have an interview to do. And I'm telling you, everybody in the line has a first degree. Are you with me? The job does not require a first degree. I wonder if you're getting the point I'm making. Every applicant that we are considering has a first degree. The job does not require a first degree. What am I saying here? Huh? One entertainer said it better and said it's a competitive world. So as you leave Seaforth, remember, obstacles are going to come. But you must take your time to analyze it. See what it's about. Accept it. Don't push it away. And then you have to take the necessary steps to overcome it. I leave you with my own mantra, which is 4 simple words, but most powerful. With God, I can. With who? I can. You see, it's a philosophy I carry with me that says, anything that faces me, I can get through it with who? No, you may not believe in God the way I believe in Him. I'm not here to evangelize you. I'm here to encourage you. But I want you to know that there is a supreme being in charge of this world. The one to whom you owe your own existence. He who created you and gave you not just a head but a brain. Gave you the ability to think and to do. He has ordained you for excellence. He has given you all the tools you need. And He has surrounded you with an amazing support system. Those under the tent and those behind me on the stage. To support you, to push you, to propel you to greatness. And so if like me, you make it your mantra, with God, I can, you will find that although the obstacles will come, He will give you the strength to overcome them. And that is what makes you truly unstoppable. And so I encourage you today, graduates. I encourage you as you go forth from the great Seaforth High School, as you go forth with your parents and your tribe, everybody that came to support you, behind you. Let the grace of God abide in your heart. Let the friendships that you have formed here at Seaforth, and I know, anybody graduating with their bestie today? Anybody? Yes. Anybody over here? Yes. You may not have a bestie graduating with, that's okay. But you know some people, I always say, look around at these people you are graduating with. Make sure you know them. Make sure you know their names. Some of them are going to become police officers, like the SRO. They may not sing, but when they stop down the road to give you a ticket, if they remember that you were going to high school with them, they may not bother give you that ticket. I have had that experience. With me? You may want to remember the people you go to high school with. When you go up to the hospital with your little baby with a fever, many years to come, The nurse or doctor who attends to you may be sitting on the stage with you right now. When you go to register your children, when you have them, when the Lord blesses you with husband or wife, and you have your little boys and girls to go to school, the principal and the teachers that meet you at the primary school, or that you come back to Seaforth High School to see, may be sitting on the platform with you. So don't you forget the people you go to high school with. No show up on nobody because you're still better than them today. Because as I always say, high school is not necessarily a prediction of who is going to be hot when they leave school. Some people are going to be very hot today and tomorrow they shall be very unhot. With me? I'm not going to say it any other way because the last time I came over St. Thomas and said something, I went viral and I'm not going viral today. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to encourage you on this stage. Remember, God has gifted you with all that you have to overcome every obstacle. I believe that you're unstoppable. Your teachers, your parents, your community believes that you're unstoppable. The only person that can stop you is you. So don't stop yourself. Go forth, do well, make us proud. May God guide you, may He bless you, may He be with you always. Thank you.
I'm telling you, come on, put your hands together for your speaker. Lord have mercy. It was great. It was great, not true? Three people can stop, what, three sets of what? People that you need to pay attention to. Yes? The school, parents, guardians, and supporters, and you, the student graduates. Not true? Yes. And with God I can. Say, with God I can. With God I can. She said so much something that you can, but you may make that come. But you can. It is already one. Well said. Say, well said. Well said. I don't have to go over it. Awesome, awesome, awesome words here. I could sit and listen to her for another hour. Trust me, it was that engaging and inspiring. Put your hands together for your speaker, student. Yes. Remember those words, nobody can stop you but you. Very good. And so at this time, we are going to ask our graduates to stand and there will be item. Second item. Mic check. Yes. 1, 2, 3. Button again. All right.
Check one. Right, check 1, 2.
Thank you, sir. So, what is happening here? Forward, backward, nothing. Okay, our graduates are going to stand in the get forward, get second item. I'm not going to say like the other MC. They might mash up. No, it's just a little glitch. So, welcome the graduates to their second item for the afternoon. Put your hands together down there. Yes, thank you very much.
Testing 1, 2. Testing. Testing 1, 2. Testing.
give up her time and her talents to the cause of this golden institution. Yes, we are moving forward. At this time, let us welcome Talicia Walker. She'll be coming with her poem. Put your hands together and welcome Talicia. Let's have a better than that. There she is.
Good day, everyone. I'm going to do a poem. It's called I Am Made in the Moon. They said we wouldn't. They said we couldn't. But look at us now. We didn't quit. Through silence, blocked up roads. We carried dreams too big for even 7 souls. Our journey has ended. A new story to be told. We have worked hard. We have learned and grown. And now we step into a world that's ours to behold. To all our teachers, we say thank you for your patience and your time. I don't know how you tolerate our behavior sometimes. You show you care, even when we put up a fight. We live Seaforth High that shape our name. This school that lifts up our inner flame. You remember the laughter, the love, the wins and pain, a part of us that will always remain. We step out, big and bold, with strength and courage. We share memories that are left to be cherished. As we leave our mark at Seaforth High, a new chapter awaits, a new story has begun. To my fellow graduates of 2025, this is not the end of the road. I know we can say we have made it. Congratulations. And a word of the poem, the reason why I wrote the poem that is to explain our feelings of our existence. So the poem is basically saying that people never like you, and you know the pattern. Not everybody is not going to like you, and there are going to be obstacles that is going to test if you're going to continue what you want to do in life, and it's just for you to overcome it.
Let's see more Talicia. Come on, please, so insightful. And as you go, remember that. Thank you, Talicia, for that. Talis? Okay, for that. Awesome. All right. Now we are moving on, yes, to an exciting part of our ceremony here this afternoon. We are moving on now to the presentation of certificates. And coming to do that now, we welcome Miss Chanel Brooks, Miss Shante Freeborn, and Mr. Lansdale Parry. Put your hands together as we go to this segment. The queen of the teacher. Okay, I moved a little fast. We want to do the presentation to our guest speaker because she might have to leave before the ceremony is over. Put your hands together for Brian Brooks as she comes to do the presentation to our awesome guest speaker here this afternoon.
Yeah.
Your words about being unstoppable, no matter what challenges we overcome in life, and the impact Seaforth High School family has on its children truly stood out and gave us something to carry with us as we move forward in life. On behalf of the graduating class of 2025, we would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to you for sharing that powerful message with us.
Awesome! Yes! You go, brother. Wonderful. Let's put your hands together for Brianna. Yes. I appear you down here if you think it is to come up here. Yes. I remember that from a child. And that was just one little glitch, one little obstacle. Yes? But she forged ahead. Come on, put your hands together for her. Yes, and so we are now going to be having a presentation of our certificates. And we are going to be asking those persons responsible. I call those names. Please come forward as we move into the presentation. Thank you. Okay, so we are going to be doing the diploma segment first. Put your hands together for that segment. For the diploma, I want these to come first. And then we move into certificates. Please welcome Miss Donna Williams, acting Vice Principal.
Good afternoon again, everyone. At this time, I'll ask Ms. Sonia B. Aiken to please step forward with the handing out. Okay, it's now time for the presentation of diplomas. We will be going according to the surnames in an alphabetical order. The first awardee is Brianna Brooks. Brianna Ford. Brianna Copeland. while some students are receiving diplomas and other certificates. 14 students will be awarded with diplomas, and these are the students who have passed 5 or more subjects in their internal examinations, inclusive of mathematics and English. Our next awardee is Dominique Dawkins. Matthew Ray Edmondson. And Matthew Ray Edmondson is the student representative on the Board of Management. Akeisha Hall. Our next awardee is Yashida Makuti. Our 8th awardee is Danica Parchment. Next person, Delia Patrick. Okay, I would like for you to listen, please. Our next awardee exudes humility, a whole lot of humility. He is well behaved. This person is well mannered, very respectful, and he's also a respectable student. Recently, I think about maybe like 3 weeks ago, this awardee created the USF ICT Club website. He also worked on the school logo, as was mentioned before. He is a coder, computer coder and programmer. He is a senior prefect, the head boy, the ICT club president. He is the current youth mayor of Morant Bay, the youth councillor of the Port Morant division, the debating captain. He was a part of the Mathematics Olympiad. He's a peer counselor, and we had Student in Action Day, and on that day he was the principal. He is the games captain, and for 5 years, this one we must know, for 5 consecutive years that he has been here, he has been the #1 student, the top student for his grade. Let us give it up for our Brian Rose. Behind the scenes, please come forward. Christina Smith. up with it. It's now time for the presentation of the certificates.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Musician. Alright, now we'll be continuing with the presentations of our certificates, our unstoppable graduates 2025. Let's share them on, people. And you've been getting a lot of quotes from today and little gems to take with you. And we have one here also. It says, the best way to predict the future, your future, is to what? Is to create it. So your future is in your hands and you will need to create it. So I'm going to call your names, and when we do that, you're going to come to the podium, take the picture, shake hands, and feel the warm congratulations from your teachers. Alright, people, clap again. I know it's been a long day. Come and claim your future. We will start on the right, and we have Miss Janelle Beckford. Gracia Wood. Takara Wallace. Christina Skirvik. Jermaine Hadley. Jasmine Shante Wild. Brianna Whitlock. Amelia Joseph.
Alright, next up we have Shanique Sim.
Halloween Daily.
Up next we have Sasha Lee Francis.
Brian Beckford.
Up next we have Talicia Cargill.
Up next we have Tiana Howard. Followed by Amanda Wilson.
Brianna Williams.
Up next we have Akeem Miles. Followed by Brianna Beecher. And now we have Shavante Jackson. Up next we have Jasmine Brown. Up next, we have a Quincy Warrington.
Continuing with Tabia Faulkner. Up next is Justin Morris. Followed by Salisha Crossdale. Akeem Lindo. Dana K. Ford. Anthony Scott. Ashley Layton. Kadeja Clark. Demoya Lady.
Thinking. No, stop.
All right, parents, if you are taking your photos, please just move back to your seat. Thank you. Cristiano Blake. Ramaya Barrett. Javine Hoylet. Deshaun Duffy.
Today's walk-up. Andrew Prendergast. Ali Edwards. Sharp. Gregory Sherrington. Deshaun Harris. Charlie Harvey. Tariq Dawson. JD Makido. Followed by Sandra Makido. Raheem Roberts. Denika Farrell.
Stewart. Chevron Jackson.
Students, please return to your seats. I repeat, students, please return to your seats. You will get a chance to see your parents after the proceedings, so please return to your seats. Thank you. Calling all students, please return to your seats. We'd like to continue with the proceedings. Students, please return to your seats. Parents, please send your children back to their seats. We would like to continue with the function. Thank you. Students, come on, man. I know it's your day, but let us have some order to the ceremony. Please return to your seats. All students, kindly return to your seats. I repeat, all students, kindly return to your seats. We have everyone back to their seat. Alright, continuing with the festivities. Chinese services. Ryan Gordon. Sharisha Stewart. Teresina Lawrence.
Lisa Davis. Krishana Cooper. Mayra King. Shan Knight. Demetrius Thompson. And now the presenters charge to go forth and be unstoppable. Let your passion be your guide. Hard work your foundation and your dreams your destination. Be unstoppable.
Yes, be unstoppable. Put your hands together for this presentation, everybody. Come on down here. Yes. Our students are moving forward with purpose and they're unstoppable. At this time, we'll be having another presentation. And this will be the subject prizes. I'm inviting Miss Charlotte Smith, guidance counselor, and Mr. Nicole Crucial, teacher of social studies, to come forward to do this area. Come on. Put your hands together for our teachers. Let us hear it for our teachers. And guidance counselor, our teacher and guidance counselor at this time. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I must say congratulations to you, my graduates, and I know that the work has just started. Parents come to work with them because they are our future. Just remember, with God, all things are possible. To hand out the award, I'm going to ask Ms. Cheryl Stevenson, our counselor, Ms. Stephen, Mr. Purple, our bishop, and our Mr. Williamson.
Miss Gossip, could you please start here, please? Collecting the Farmers Award, and that is agricultural science. Good evening, graduates. Good evening. And there's a saying, and while their companions slept, some were toiling upward through the night. And as such, you have special awards for subject areas, and instruction will start first, please. Okay, for agricultural science, we have Tavian Faulkner. So we give up for her. The real farmer girl, she give it up for Tavian. Yes, ma'am, very proud, very hard working. Congratulations. Next, food, nutrition and health. Yashida Makute. And it's food preparation. Put your hands together for Elaine Davis. Clap her, clap her. Biology. And none other than Troy White. And the hardest subject in the school, chemistry. Congratulations. Another hard subject, integrated science, goes to Alex Jones. That's a boy. Congratulations, Alex. And for those who like to be pretty, and we speak of cosmetology, and we're looking at Rihanna Wilson. Gloria Textile and Fashion continuing. And we're looking at Yashida. Okay, so we have the electrical man ready to install your current. Is Alex Jones, the boy of Brightman, I said that name of Alex Jones. Come back up to Yashida. Congratulations. For English literature, or share for English literature, it's Miss Leanna Portland. Congratulations. Thank you, Miss Counselor, for helping us out at her. And Miss Copeland in line. Congratulations. Hard work pays off. Mathematics. That's my niche. Akisha Moore. Customer service. Elaine David. Put your hand again.
For another hard subject in the school, physics, goes to Troy. Right, come on, give up for Troy. Congratulations, Troy, hard-working boy, young man. Congratulations, Troy, your mommy. If you want your car to fix, call the mechanic. He's Aman Wilson. Congratulations, Aman. Thank you, Sir Prabhu.
Go, Aman! Family and resource management. Yashida. Office administration.
Another mechanic is in the house. Who is that? Matthew Ray. Come on. Say fast, next one. Give it up to Matthew Ray. Hard work, Matthew. Congratulations. Are you finished? For visual arts, it's Akeem Miles. Give it up for Akeem Miles.
Principles of business. O'Brien Road. Sorry. It's ready. Principles of account. Mr. O'Brien Road.
Thank you. For information technology goes to Danique Dawkins. Congratulations, Danique. And that's how the world is going now. Information technology. Thank you, Sir Willie, for assisting us.
And I know someone who is very passionate about giving out this award. English language. Yashida Makute. And it is said that music comes the most dangerous beast. And so we are going to call on Brianna Teacher.
Congratulations, Mike. We're so surprised. For technical drawing, we will call Padeja Clark. Welcome, Padeja. Congratulations to you.
Come up front, Pinky.
Hard work, very good.
Up front, cuz. Up front.
Fix her up, please. Fix her up.
Fix up your cousin. Fix her up good. Cause.
For my area, social studies. Can I say Aline Edwards? She's a quiet and a silent, hard-working girl. Give it up for her. Congratulations, Aline. Where's she? Congratulations. She's always beating Jamel and Jessica. Caribbean history. Knowing about your history. It's Caribbean. No. It's Caribbean folk now. Physical education. We couldn't have done it without KLT. Last but not least, we have Jasmine Mendel. Congratulations. Electronic document preparation and management. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to all our awardees. Have a great evening.
Thank you, Mr. Alex Smith and Miss Nicola Kutcher for doing an awesome job. Put your hands together for the subject prizes awardees. Mama, let's hear it for them! Yeah! Awesome hard work that pays off. Moving on very quickly here, we are moving to the civic people. This is what you pay attention to when you get a report, whether at the early childhood level, the primary level, the secondary level, or the tertiary level. You have to look at the averages. That is what counts. And some of these persons here have achieved and gone above the expected averages of the school. At this time, we are going to be asking Mr. and Mrs. Wilson to come forward. Yes, our guidance counselor, William, it's Williams, Wilson. So you hear Mr. Williams? Yes, sir and ma'am, husband and wife. Yes, and you look nice together.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Crawford. Good afternoon, everyone. Commendations to the graduates. In this category, award goes to students who achieved an average of 55% and above. The first name of O'Brien Rose.
I'm inviting Mr. Bond to this one. Matthew and Monty.
Brianna Brooks.
Elaine Daly.
Leanna Copeland.
Very hard working
things. And Sheila McKinsey.
Next up, Troy White.
The lead donkey.
Next up, Bianca Sims.
Salis Walker.
Kadeja Clark.
Up front, cuz! Whoop, whoop! Go, Pinky! Up front, cuz! Up front!
Ronnie Roberts.
Demonia Layton.
Pansha Vickers.
Rihanna Cole.
Ramaya Barrett.
Akeisha Hall.
Janelle Bickford.
Larissa Williams.
Alex Jones.
Navisha Thompson.
Talia Patrick.
Christina Smith.
Brianna Beecher.
And for the final recipients for this category, Shantavia Harris. Thank you very much, Mr. Ronnie. I now invite our acting principal, Sonia Aiken, to join us on the platform to present the principal's award.
Good evening, everyone. The Principal's Award will go to the most outstanding students. And I think I'm going to share a little bit some things about him. You have been hearing about him all afternoon, but I need to share some more before I invite him to come forward. This person, this young man, is a distinguished grade 11 student at Seaforth High School who has consistently upheld the high standard of academic excellence, leadership, and character. For 5 consecutive years, he has remained a top performing student, earning his place on the Principal's Honor Roll through hard work, integrity, and unwavering commitment to excellence. This young man currently serves as the head boy of Seaforth High School and the president of the Information Communication Technology ICT Club. He is also the youth mayor and councillor for the Port Marion community in the St. Thomas Eastern Division. His leadership is marked by maturity, responsibility, and a genuine passion for serving others. He previously served as deputy head boy and continues unmistakably admired by both staff and students alike. A true scholar and team player, this young man is an active member of the Mathematics Honors College Olympian and the Jamaican Association of Debating and Empowerment, JADE Limited Debating Team, earning third place in national competitions. He recently led his team to victory in the Universal Service Fund ICT logo competition, showcasing innovation and collaboration. This young man exemplifies the values and ethos of Seaforth High School. His remarkable achievements, both inside and outside the classroom, serve as an inspiration to his peers. We proudly recognize him as a student who is worthy of receiving the Principal's Award, and we can confidently say that he will continue to excel in all future endeavors. And this person is Brian Rose. Congratulations, sir.
The standard for the Seaforth High School. Come on, put your hands together for standards. Very important that we want to say congratulations to the awardees for that, and special congratulations to Brian Rose on achieving the Principal's Award. Coming forward now for special awards, I'm going to invite Mr. Paul McHugh and Miss Cassandra Cromwell to come forward for this category. Put your hands together for them, everybody. Put your hands together.
Let me make the correction, please. Mrs. Beckett Smith, my classmate, and you're here today for the special awards. We are going to make a slight adjustment. We'll start first of all with the contribution to the work experience program, and Ms. Beckett Smith will take the conference.